Anopay. We don't know who has that.
Oh, Anopay dear. Boko. I mean, who ache?
Papa.
On my training grounds. On my share, and come on, my papa.
So this is bit to be Bavada.
As I mean, who watch it.
Bit to be Bavada.
So, what support to Kotoko now, Papa, and there's a winner true supporter.
Of course.
Because slogan here, Ukuma Pima,
Apimba.
Inti,
yeah, then Yamiase. But so one Cassadia on here.
A radiadum, or she said, I'm at where, say, we actually send me
you under pressure. Pressure.
Oh, Dabi. Ya human sanity. O share. We are seeing na esi. To say, baby, to say last season, say Arsenal.
Yeah.
Do baby no be against Obeji League, no. By Saukaya, Ombelusu Twatwa Swama, City, FE3.
Yes, of course.
Obeji League, no. O share this season, cry, Asante SCBU. Almost 30 years. O share baby Accra Liverpool cry baby on bed as say table na baba na. In fact, bebre we asima esisa. Kotoko na nkaza kra o ye o research here obun say bebre esisa da.
Yeah.
Enye first time baby sa esini.
Okay.
And I see team no ye new team, young team. You put it together. Until you put a new team together, young team together. Sometimes, edim rekakra. We menu nim say, Kotoko nankasa no. Ansa na obeti me abo Kotoko yi no. Unhia bibi e friend character.
Of course.
Unhia akukudro bi. Unhia tumi bi.
Yeah.
Na wetimi e de abo. Enti afia ya hyase no bebre wo ho a. Sa keka no. Omo no bebi ana omo bo no. Omo bi da o hwe yetimi ya your division 2 for bebre wom your first division bebre wom first division en fa venue ben abekwa pressure be what say baba yara okwa pressure be what say bi Accra Sports Stadium nti and I a few premier division 1 scra almost bebi ana omo bo no na pressure na nti say Kotoko de no nti ase wom ene omo kasa ayinim say yekoye nimu ebefa so oni legends no kra bi di nkomo akwasi apia opoku nti no mu ni ade di nkomo be kan kiro se omkrombo Kotoko 12 years ni account no de bia na Kotoko match me she Kotoko jesi no na pressure mo but so obetimi abono you need to manage the pressure as an individual. You need to manage the pressure. You have to so uji uhudi and you have to so sansu ji eje the structure na model bobo na so sansu jidi meka structure na ne amonta kan system no
yeah
so sansu ejidi ewum say you within the structure you can play within the structure no bitimi abo so a process it's progressive process me say
yeah often say when people begin to insult you, say a whole lot of things. Yeah, and for example, the last match that we played, I think against Lions, yeah, it lose with 3-2. The way some supporters reacted against towards you, yeah, personally, what man saying?
Oh, me fan boko, me fan normal because omo de omakoma no omo de team nachi.
Yeah.
Obi wo ha Kotoko ye ni bibia.
Sure.
Odi Kotoko, onom Kotoko, oda Kotoko, osori Kotoko. Enti ono no ohwe the way Kotoko edi ne tie na ono no ni gidie ni se Kotoko kra ne Real Madrid e bo ana Kotoko ne Liverpool bo ono no ni gidie ni se Kotoko she Real Madrid, ese Kotoko she Liverpool no matter the venue. Enti ni esi no me na meti omase. Kwa me mema we mfi se the same supporters na se ne amasesa. The same support. That is the thing. Enti we Kotoko coach na bibi say si na we say we be gina ho ne nkrofo yiyi ano ne nkrofo be kuntokwa ne ade a ensempata because omo de akoma and omo de di ɛyɛ team n'akyi ɔmo hwɛ sɛ yɛabɔ 2 matches a yɛlose na yɛbɔ home na ɛsɛ yɛtumi win na yɛntumi anwin. I mean, normally team no lose all over the world no say team lose game it's all about the coach, but team win it's all about the players.
Yes, of course.
About subordinate, the credit goes to the players.
Yeah, I'm to say.
Oh, normal. Normal.
So why you are credit by him for
yeah, because
they say I'm going the area boss.
Say on my training grounds into ono ohun ni awo coach no.
Oh yeah.
Ni awo ye wo ho.
Yeah.
Or brene or how wo go through training grounds so and my players no ebabebo. Say the players are just actors.
Of course.
Into ono no at the end of the week no. Ni ohun ye ni a players na den eye wo park na so. Enti ebasa na ono no de se players ne win they are good, but se players na win the coach na say wo coach no anye oniama yi e wo training grounds ebi wa be ye oniama nyina yi e wo training grounds, but obi wa be do park na said American no. I mean in sports psychology it can be said tension and anxiety can break the reflex action of skill performance. Obeba park na so no hwe ni padodo ne atmosphere na bon say atone so ehun bi aba enti obi wo ho a good passer of the ball, a good dribbler of the ball, or a good shooter of the ball, but and I'm saying ehun bi aba na so nti no bon say ball no kra ontimi pass it,
yeah,
ontimi dribble, ontimi nye bibia aha nti
players that got me na mo edudu
bi wa ehun na amana basa nti me to me no what happened it's okay with me. Okay. Me it's okay with me. Me need problem with any supporter. As medical canon. Say unim Kotoko year as a coach no or as a player no. You should expect say if you don't win on be yes and ya maybe on yes. But as I said, Oshemi am okay. And you can ask the players, we are fine, we are together. Because this is the time the players will need you, the coach. And it's a whole coach, you know. So we see trust pe na say you've lost it. So who coach and I say page out so that they can see you. What I'm trying to say is that
so in turbulent times like this, Kotoko about 3 matches are on PK win. How do you get the players going? Because meaning say banners automatically spirit, even supporters here cry away, you know, it's difficult to get up.
Yeah.
It's difficult to associate yourself with the brand, with Kotoko. How do you get the players back on track? Say, say, no, we can still make it. How do you do it?
Kasa and said the Audi can way you know. If you match, I say teams that always win are together and happy.
Okay.
That's what research is saying. When you study team and group dynamics in sports psychology, it tells you that teams that always win, teams that are winning games, you know, are not players, you know, omo ye baako na de bia na no anigye e wo montem. And teams are and win and enter win no. De bia no obon say omontem atete. Na arehwo na we na ye attribution ni ade e wo. So with this knowledge, you know, as a coach, you know, near we say even though the team is not winning, as individual players, you know, they are good. As a group of players, they are good, and as a team, they are good. And if you look at the way they are playing, is it okay? If the way they are playing is okay, then say baby no more mobile okay, baby no so mobile within the structure now, it's not okay. Intine tough and say ebasa na wo as a coach, you know, you always have to talk to them as a group and as individuals. And you do individual visitations. And players in be ma come ho one-on-one e wo mo dem ne ade and your wedding komo amomati as say momumbu omho abomfia. They shouldn't think say they are not good. It's just like that. Sometimes you can even play very well in a game, but you lose. We've seen it so many times.
Okay.
And the first thing they say as a coach, you make sure say the players still believe in themselves. Say as individuals, you know, they are very good. As individuals and they are good. So one man who is say as individuals they are good. Omoba training and again no so basa na you need to try to change the content of the training program.
Okay.
One say to get things going right, you know, in coaching, you know, I say we repeat some of the drills. The more you repeat them, the more the players become used to. And he say, what are repeated drills now? It becomes automatic for them. So if you can't say moment be say, you know, you try to vary the training content. You try to also vary the training approach. I mean the method of training. You try to vary it. In Tiabasana, he's seeing a new thing. He's not seeing an old thing. So the training content is new. Is the content that is new, but the purpose is the same as the old one.
Okay.
I don't know. So what in America? So he lost it.
Yeah.
3 games on the trot, and then he comes and he sees the same training content. I mean, we've been doing this for long, and we are not getting the results. So why? Fine. So you try to the same purpose,
but you change
you change the method, you change the content to make sure that it's like, okay, it's a new thing. So he as a no player and as a dream, he must think out of the box. So it's a new drill. So he has to think out of the box. So Niaman Kiti Binum say na to keep the players going. And then the most important thing is the technical staff. The players look up to you until you must stay happy, you must stay focused, and you must stay together. And then probably finally, factors in the ABB, finally, there isn't anything like attribution. When I am saying, when I am say, when I no, it's if you want to do that, it's you the coach, individual one-on-one. We know ma problem nearby, but then it's past and gone. The pieces have to be picked and put together. The lessons must be picked from it.
Maybe finding out whether coach-player relationship a matter. I think we're joining and FM Kumasi Asante Kotoko head coach. This is unplanned. He's my big brother. We're back. He decided to pass by. Say, and no chum no. Ninu ya hadi ano on channel. And Sebi say, uja drew haye and tomuku. Yeah, to the kata. It over kata. And my coach, I'm gonna trust you. Didn't come over. Graduate joining, and of course, you are the right place. Many Kumasi Asante Kotoko head coach and Edin Komano pay. Coach, let me beside the relationship between a coach and the players a matter.
Very. I mean, coach-player relationship. And no cry no. So we ni players no cry. Mbobo no my team no mbobo no ma.
Okay.
Nti omobo no ma wan no omobo ma no omobo ma team no. Sanity. Senior coach woni players na betna no eno no hu hia. Kwan obefa so ani ombe kasa, kwan obefa so ombe mo hu se adwuma na omo ye no omo adwuma no. So bi kosua carpentry, masonry, I mean dressmaking, 3 years obre no ho ase no esutia 3 years obepon no ho. ABN master na mistress. And it was also normally in American say in 3 years time, you know, I ain't fan up so so we a candia a war a jumana way no I then why a bit to say rest, a bit to say good sleep, a bit to say diet, say obeko online now wow videos watch obeko video analysis or no watch near my way you seen to no one day na role model say ABR Asamoah Gyan na role model a obekwa akohwe ni videos Muntari na role model a obekwa akohwe ni videos Esien no ne ade obekwa akohwe mo videos kwan ben na defensively omobo no kwan ben offensively omobo no nti these are some of the things as a coach, you know, in terms of coach player relationship, you know, you have to engage the players on, but because say as a coach, if the players don't have respect for you, it doesn't help. You see, as a coach, you don't demand respect, but you command respect. Demanding respect, and it's what person say, unim seminar me coach ana. The moment you begin to act that way, you have lost it. But as a way on near my Bema player, and who say you are the coach. And to what I say, you know, say wo ye niam bia na bia wo pese obi hu se wo na wo ye the boss wa ha say ya it means there's a question mark about you.
Okay.
But say wo ye niam bia nipa na be hu say no, this is my boss. So we say in leadership position you don't demand respect. You don't demand respect, but you do things that will let respect come to you. So you command respect. So that these are some of the things.
Coach, you cook how?
Oh, David, not at all.
No, I'm for so cook how.
Oh, David, no credit, America. We say, near Tiani say, near maybe or a seer, or person can credit training panel. And your man will say, Nipa be brew or can credit said the Tiani trainer, needy kind or so. Uebufu and I say we are hunting because I expect to say near all kind on your no kind and I say your year on cabeding will be din one. I won't cafe. But on no yen or no drink say it's okay. But oh reason out of that. So what drink your wire no maybe our money muaibi and now ye bibia or say umwade and I say okukuha. Me kukunhame. I only tell people the truth at the moment. And I mention BBC men my dear nenko. I it's like I'm a coach. So things are by moment. Inti esi na no ni esinu mepe kwan bi so no ide maka kire. But o ka kire nipa na anye ne da. O say omu ade ne kokoha. No, I just try to ensure I believe in honesty. Be honest with people. Inti I have something on my WhatsApp. Is it what do you call it? Status. Profile. Yeah. Honesty is the first chapter in the book of wisdom.
Yeah.
Honesty. In my life, I believe in being honest. Being honest with myself and being honest with people. But niame hu ni se usia nipa binumu a omon pe nokre a o ka nokre kire omo pe. Say hey, I mean koko how. But I me koko ha me. I only tell people the truth at the right moment, and it depends on the situation. Inti say bia wa be kan sem bia enye na maka madwen a kire wa na say nia ewo mitim no so maka kire wa wo no mpeni nti o si o ye say yebu baby say opama aboa no na wonsa nka na wo say ne bon enye say na no ho bon ebe ni nie opam aboa no na wonsa nka na wo say ne bon nti opa krantie na ache no anakusi na ache no wanya no uba no abese ne bon nti okono oba unya baabi na enye se ne ho bon opam aboa na wonsa nka na o se opam aboa na wonsa nka na wo se ne bon so ni ono no pese unya no ne nsa nka nti opese o branded in a negative way o se okoko how we say I mean but it's not like that.
Okay. Yes, okoko ya na okoko ne ko sore wodoma against Adriana the last match that was played. It's been reported it's everywhere. So coach Koko had no referee match officials na gidi.
David.
Me pese and hey, I want to know what really happened. I want to mind group.
Oh, asemi no akwa be.
No, because you maybe you don't know. People are crucifying you on that. And I believe in asemsia me pay the right source no.
Okay.
Not me tie because you see it was on the field. And there were no microphones. I didn't television near the TV. It was at a point in who said, yes, Ogum, why was Ogum even resisting? So Pie Sembebre.
Oh, okay. Oh, we say time go no ball pool na antra line na omoji go no.
Yeah.
Assistant referee ni move ye. Me so mama me players na tiate say I am here coaching education mom. Okay. Maybe they have to look out for. Say go bar. The first thing they have to look at, especially I say petre near there, montan assistant no.
Okay.
Because no eben.
Ono
nti ono no move a na che say it's a go or it's not a go. Nti go ne buy and the assistant moved. Assistant one no move ye. Nti move ye no. The players and the backroom staff no nyina meka my assistant coaches ne omo maka ne nyina era sheko bebia assistant referee no ewo no ɛnyɛ so mo rush call no so omo call ho to mo call go enye go nti me de na me gina me technical area ho nti nyame ncha de na fourth referee no eba na me can kire fourth referee say fourth me say na me can me say my brother, this can never be a goal. The ball did not cross the line, so why is this a goal? Please go and talk to him to have a look at it again and then change his decision. Fourth referee, yes, me catch and say minua ball we intimi nye go anhye ball na ntra line no enti we intimi ngina as a go per emra no intimi ngina as a go enti woni assistant no enko woni assistant ne referee no enko woni referee nko na nkoka na catch no onhwe biom ondwen hu biom because ball na ayede anhye enti me kan no nso so nidie mu on so kan say you wate okoho enti me gina ho enti ono no ko e na afi me hu e na ade ni mu ayehye e wo ho ay say kasa no we kasa on say players ni ade we kasa e go enye go enti e ba asa no e na me ye say medi akiri akoho enti fourth no so e wo referee nanim on players no o show montem enti me ye do ona. In fact, what happened was say assistant ni move be 10 meters away from the corner flag post.
Okay.
Into 10 meters near anamon edu per 10 meters anamon do, which is 10 steps. Into hona no jina, which is just above the penalty spot or the rule line. Into fourth no call no. And I so me say, okay, as a coach, when they see me, they will calm down.
Yeah.
Into me ye do na I was na me ni baby action. I always say we had multi-angled cameras to look at this.
Now can show your movement from your line to the time you got to where the action was.
Yes. Because me and yes, okay, me follow ni. I can say people are talking about
me.
People are talking. I don't go there because I want good emotions to work on my job. Into a basa na me bang a hono. And I'm who say referee no a flashy yellow card to your friend saying, what do you call it? Asare.
Your goalkeeper.
So now me mentiase for what? Madam man can't for what? Into the next moment, then I saw the record. Into he now me can't try players and I say, omunkwechi ni ade na ho ye you know. It's not for and obisa referee say, why na record no or the man no sit the coach. And our fourth one say, for what?
How? And the fourth official and the D kind.
Yes. Oh no.
No.
Yes.
No D kind. Say oko action will be
very good.
And then oko na still I would you know what was happening. Now yes say o
exactly.
And you do one also am sorry yellow card. Unyan kasa e kra.
And not train record no.
No the mouth. Say
I don't know.
And a fourth official is day.
Or them a bunch of friend or yeah, you know, or can't say the record no, man, no, can't say for what. Nam say, I'm catch and say, me kutunya me kai. And I'm catch and say, you see yourself, you are surprised because I was nowhere near what was happening. Me catch and say, so cry on one because na me man ni aden AC no. Until I then I saw it on my record. Me so swa man kasa. And I'm catch and say, onko no nene nkonko kasa. Because
so you are reporting to the fourth official.
Yes, me catch and say onko na oni referee nko kasa because go na kasa enye go. And I'm so me nim niamaye. Into onko no nko bisa na niame me ye ya. Wa ma me record no. No see you. No de okoko gina baby. Enti me kra me ye say me ko referee ni ho ene na akwa kasa. Ba me hu say ni bu efu too much. Referee ni bu efu too much for no reason. Enti oka chem say ma me ben no. Enti oka asa na me de me den. Me ko gina baby. Enti me na fourth referee ni by no be catch them say referee ni still menko abonten. Na mbisa say o say menko abonten say maye den. Eno na mpese mi hu. Onka ne maye enkyere me na oka ne maye a me a meko. Whether say me ye you ti hani you whether say me ye you man you meko because sa na mra na eden ekere. Ba me pese mi hu ne me ye ya ansa na maye den makwa abonten. Enti osanso kwe me gina obi uma na osanso buy say I should go na me catch so me pese still me hu ni ameye ya ansa na mako. Enti me ho na match commissioner no so by nti ba sa me kotena bench no so be a players and it no me wona match commissioner ne by obae no na o say menkwa abonte na mbisa so mesre na me pese me hu ni amaye nti ese mekwa abonte o so onim na referee so nka ahwe nkyere na mse na referee nka ahwe nkyere wa na wonim ni amaye ade nti na ese mekwa abonte there should be a reason nti ese mekwa abonte nti ni die mu a eden one referee nka sana referee nka ni amaye o ka kire me a se me ye you se man you mekwa abonte ba se me nkwa abonte de that one there me nyini say they are being fair to me nti on so kwai no back no see you menkwa abonte na mse no so o ka kire me o se no referee no enka ahwe nkire no onim ne enti so a referee se menkwa abonte na mse okay ene me so me twan me mu aye enti me wo ha na police crime officer no any divisional commander no ba ho and mefa kwanya we so na mabo crime officer na mabo na baso.
Okay.
He was very professional and he was very diplomatic e won approach the ntina me kan sa na di kan kra no buy no crampo no so we say na many police for ni jina na me they na okita Motorola na ejina ona unim nkomo na yedi na Doma secondary school nkomo na yedi in the heat of that moment no ubeji edi Doma secondary school nkomo na yedi
approach you or those
no buy no say Doma secondary school no kan house na wo and I me kan house na me wo and they started say yedi sankomo no ade ago aba yes enye go na
he's a professional.
Yeah, entina me say am na baso no. He took me out of my dissonance level.
Exactly.
Dissonance level.
Yes.
And brought me back to my consonance level. Like bibiana medu no. Na I say yeah me pe explanation na explanation in mana ono so hu say me so me pe explanation still no. No me be this an common nti na e kan Doma secondary school ho asem. Yeah, no ka kire me so. Almost men kwa abonten na mka chen so oye police officer begidi say ontimi enko obi fie nko kan kire ne say but na meka say na yedi normal nkomo ontimi nko obi fie nko kan kire ne say udu ho a wo say kwame beseme enko police station begidi say so oba na obeka cho say beseme enko police station obebisa say mpacho edenti na enko police station ana amfum so ben na maye nti a mindi wachi me enko police station no wa ma on chire mu na wa catch us e bia ye du ho a ne aka na o den on be catch us me kan no so ne ameka ne de no ano no but ball no munim ne etie good ma menka match commissioner ne de we ansa na makoba back tama match commissioner ne ba second time na o kan say still referee ni se menkwa abonten but on kan ne amaye a kire no no
yeah
and I'm say but so yes sir that is not fair to me because I was nowhere near the action. I didn't utter any word. Na memben bibia ade na esi no. Na manka bibia so. Nti ade nti na opese system akwa abonti. No chirichiri mu kire me say per emra no say players any backroom staff era shiko bibia referee wa. Na say referee no enhu obia ama ne card per emra no ma no ho kwan say o show coach the head coach no the record. Na am say how oh no can't say me you. The match commissioner told me this. Yes, that is it. And the crime officer and the divisional commander now. No money na. Yes, they all heard this. Ebia akoba say into be can say man can say. And umpo they made a honor and said that enhame by.
Or say
Pembrano
officials no.
Arashiko.
Mongo can no be Saudi and say, can the sin of a player be visited on the coach? Okay, me
and I can say a bit depending coach in action or inaction. Yeah.
Yes. Anti players no any backroom staff no. The omo ye no say when you obi an show na.
Yes.
Would we show red card?
Yes. Into your can say no. Na me catch and say my brother, me know yeah omobo match na sana me dem ta from. Na say my brother, what are you telling me? That you mean all the things that happened, the people there, you are telling me that the referee did not see anybody to identify that maybe this person said this or did this into me man a card, but when who be an a coach in a said on man a record. So yes, you have not been fair to me. And in fact, you jina ho na eye yin na eye nkomo we num na na eden na ye di enye se bia na menye se meden men kwa abonten o. I just wanted a reason why I had to go out. It was not like say men kwa abonten na me pe ka kire me say me di watem ka kire me say me so watade ni ade e me so maka kire me players ne say o call referees ni ade wa don't hold their uniform, don't touch them. I say wakoso police ni atade
yeah
obetima ka kire say atade na so mu abona so ma na wa molest na na wa yebibisa
of course
enti mamom sa no enti ka kire me say bia me di watem me kan bibia e bia ebu animtia na say bibisa but omo ntimi anka kire me enti back to divisional commander and crime officer no you know enti e ba sa na crime officer na ka kire me say okay say ni aye no referee no ene ne associate officials no ne assistant referees ne match commissioner ne aden they are not ready omunye ready say omunye crowd say ombeka ni amaye ntia wa ma me record nti ono de ne obe sre ne say wo de me eden mimpi nko ena me ka chen so okay wo de me eden meko nti in fact na eho no na me players ne backroom staff no omo ntia ase omo si coach don't go because you didn't do anything, you were not there. Listen to what my players and backroom they were like, coach, you were not there, you were not part of this hustle, so don't go anywhere. Coach menko because ni see no na wonka ho nti na me ka che so no na me ka kire om say dabi emra na nkire sa emra na kire say ese meko once wa ma me record ne there but nkire mu na me den me painting na ama ma den ma che wo park no so enye say bia ya ka kire me say wo Ogum udi referee na tem ana wo so referee no mu ana se bibi na me pese me den meko but the point is nkire mu no mai fourth referee ese onim ne nti a referee ni se mpi match commissioner so say onim ne nti a ye kan say ye se mpi from so amaye nti a ye se mpi crime officer any divisional commander omo incident omo no mo wo fourth referees no echi ho na they were ensuring absolute security na ba ko wo eche mufti na ba ko she uniform enti omo no na no omo no mo ben on today saw what happened enti na me I mean basically na person me chen say I just needed them to tell me say Angel where the atem Ogum where the referee atem and before God the man ebia ni asinti ono no be can say obe insist referee be insist still say because it's your word against my word back one ko hu dancing in wan and we don't have cameras capture even audio no crampo yes but I tell you say me as I sit here Ogum I did not utter a word but ono no say meba ono no say me medinatem posterity will judge all of us edayanim so ono no say medinatem so dabi I didn't know say me could match a year un say e to da bia decisions bi ba ye nipa nti entesa it's not a fair decision, that's not a good decision. O can say is it atemdi it's not atemdi referee I think that this decision is a wrong decision. I think you think it's not like that and no anu na etwa so by say me kasa me enya match we na me kan like say any other match if a coach says this I mean it's not the coach, remember I said he uses the laws of the game to coach the players to come and play. He doesn't use any laws again. No. It's the same laws of the game no use not the aba. And don't ever think as a referee that the coach doesn't know the laws of the game. And somebody like me, let me tell you, until I left the university, I had taught the laws of the game for about 12 or 13 years. I started teaching the laws of the game from 2009. Ethics of coaching. Coach said the be carry said the be kasa, said the be dress near there. I started teaching as a course at the university since 2009 until me ba Kotoko 2001. So for one second I think you get about 12 years or 13 years. It's a course. Ethics of coaching. Positive coaching practices, negative coaching practices or behaviors. it's a complete course that I've taught at the university for about 12-13 years. So I know what is wrong and I know what is right. And basically that course tells you what is wrong versus what is right, what is good versus what is bad, what is appropriate versus what is inappropriate, what ought to be versus what ought not to be. What is desirable versus what is undesirable. That is basically about the course. So as I sit here, when I go to training grounds or I'm off the training pitch, when I go to play a match, and I say my match, me co training and I'm co training on the pitch and off the pitch. And as I sit here as Ogum, minim as a coach, near say oh yeah, and then near any say oh yeah. I know it. Minim say we are a sefata ejuma as a coach. We are and sem fata ejuma as a coach. I know it. That is it. Enti me shada engineer or say ya jigu ya mame record. Na ya catch me say me media tem anami ye say me semenko. Emrana eden emma kwan sa. Ba me hu say referee no eye ebufuo. That is what I saw. I stand to be corrected. Eye ebufuo because what my coach record was say can ya why ye chere no. Was say coach me I don't want to talk to you. Respectfully, man kon nchen, ma ko gina nchen. Fourth referee ain't me nkan ya maye. Match commissioner ain't me nkan ya maye. Crime officer, divisional commander, they are in charge of security on and off the pitch. Almost say omo na omo ko bisa match commissioner near you know. Almost say referee enkan hwe nkyere no. Enti me the answer as you what go out.
Okay.
Are you disgracing me or are you embarrassing me? What is it? What should I say? Ogum animasi and I say what should I say? Like
coach refereeing him personally.
Minimum no, but minimum so a referee.
Only encounter that.
Dabi. Me a referee has never been my friend. That is it. I do my job. My more example be. The entire I can say because say mo wafa. Ne any dreams. Ekobo match bi. Ewo sugar kope wafa park. Ena madam for baako eye lecturer ewo Winneba hypers department. Timi wana me hu say ne call ba. Ono kro frame akonta because or say like or you related to my wife. Onye related by only my wife into or frame akonta. Enti me so I'm happy or frame say I'm happy. To frame no say akonta. Ne oba bi di mu match no. Or ye me student wa hase yo. Me pese me bo referee nidi. Or ye me student wa no o me hati si a me pese o ne kasa. O kan na me ka chen so wo de yendi enkomo. Nti menen kasa just about 5 seconds pe na me ka chen so my busy. Me later me fro. Me ni referee na kasa. Do you know why? Woni no kokasa sisi a your word against my word. Ni bi o aba match ni mu. Na bibi esi. Wan shadow but aba in favor of me. Don't you think say obi betimi aka say later na ebe dead say before the match no only referee come a meanwhile say bia mistake no one shadow anye say in favor of me. That is it. Most of the some of the referees are mudi matches and they are referees I've taught in the university. Okay. But if you are mobile, omutimi take decisions be is against me. I don't say anything. I just go away. I've taught them Salom, Bless and whatever. I've taught some of them as students in my what do you call it? Yeah. In my class. Ebi kura omo na ebe ombebo match no kra. Omo hwe manim. I also don't look at them because I don't need any favor from you.
Yeah.
Me the say
yes.
That is it. I've trained my team the whole week. Yeah. Me ba be juma. There are laws. Apply the laws. That is it. Until you don't have to be my friend for us to work. We don't have to be friends for us to work. One say ejuma na ye no. Say one fa some level of deep Ode mami chaso.
Coach, have you been charged by the FA? Unzaka krata bia HSF na charge. You can say club no send mame. Anti me hu ye no say
for me use abusive language.
Okay.
Abusive language I say me use kasabia ehonte me didi natem. Me so men didi natem. But ono say me didi natem. I don't know.
The next line of action is sort of throw back to.
Oh, I say I responded. I say I responded. Nti no dey me and na me can say me no onim kwame me ba o. En hame o. Onim ne nti en hame. En hame because me meti hey minim se mendi natem. Minim se manka kasafon bi ankyere no. But ono na ma wiase nyina ehu se me Ogum medinatem. Nti na me can say me en hame. I leave it in the hands. Say ebia we you be our bonten ho umpe Ogum asem nti abase me pe Ogum de da nti abase we di matem we yese and fame ho. But debi posterity will judge all of us. That is it. That is so mo friend no be can no cry. We say sometimes after some time you can think about something and say oh nyame ye ma nye ni ye. So mo friend no be can no cry. On kan kire mo say time incident ni see na me hwe nanim mo nso hwe manim e ma me kasaye mo no so kasaye on kan sa asem no emu ayade. But as I said no, it is the job. These are some of the hazards of the profession, and especially when you are coaching Kumasi Asante Kotoko and you are not winning, and then people are out there, they have their own agenda and what have you.
Even within Angaza Kotoko no Angaza Krano, there are a lot happening within.
I hope put them.
You go there, yeah, club no, Megaza yeah, oh, coach,
no, men them. Sabini say, oh, can't a year referee asem so mudi matem me. Look at me, I'm okay. Don't I look healthy?
You do.
I'm healthy.
Yeah.
Yes, because un say men fama drain any many endi niama bebre. In fact, men fama ni chire o social media. Because we ye ne sa one hwe the whole day no. Wakuma be hurama untimi nhwe wo textbook mu kra na untimi nhwe wo laptop so na waka say okay team no training bi say na say ye nti ma me nsiesie me ho na eden ye nko training woko training kra untimi mfa ni gie nko
untimi show
sanete nti ye say that the no manwumi no boy o se me nhwe wo na mahu na minti wo so na ma eden mate. That is it. Na mahu minti una maiden mate.
And you always focus.
I'm always focused.
That
is it. Sanity. I'm always focused. In victory and in defeat, I am focused.
Do you listen to advice?
Perfectly.
People advise you?
A lot. I have a lot of people who advise me and I listen. Opa obi obey me bia unim bia no fi neko your research. Even to select a team to play, I don't think unilateral decision.
So I'm the head coach.
It's a collective. It's a collective effort. Training I be kwa akoye. Ya pon training. Ya hwe se their training akọ na ade. Quickly I call them. I call it remarks. Mitie ni ombeka. Training no den na wu ye na den na wu. Odwen say e den na ko yi. Odwen say eden na anko yi nti ne ekọ yi no eden na modwen say ye ya ebetimi abeka ho na abaye ye team no ye weapon a ebetimi use against the opponent and na anko yi so what do you think we have to do nti ye to adwen quickly na memekwa na my training program no na ma forward amom nti ansa na ebeko training obi anim me ye commit member training grounds na afina obi bebisa say what are we going to do that we all know what we are doing. Sanity. Yeah, but selected players for a match, we all meet and select. And as usual, typical of me, you must convince me with a reason. Why do you think that, let's say, player A should play ahead of player B? I didn't know again say player away a ball ahead of this player. But what the you did some common na ya babe a to the be cry with all the reasons and cry to the beer. Yato so aba.
Okay.
And yes, yato so aba say yi ni ade. We check asa na utimu say bia moye 6 backroom staff a. Utimu say 4 or one side, 2 one side. Into which for no reasons in near you now, would say a twasuma, you go ahead with that. Say 2 in a twasuma, you go ahead with that. And it's all about what? Making sure, say, the team plays well and the team wins. And other people outside are more framing, see.
Coach, I don't know one Casabio.
Oh,
4 matches after matches.
Oh,
affairs, coach, you Casa. Bedroom, we can't only Kotoko for supporters. No day. Oh, Casa after match analysis. I'll be Eddie TZ be the Hey, coach, what you brought for? Yeah, coach. Yeah, coach. Let's see.
Explaining moments in the game.
Say, coach. I just say, oh, by grace of God, we won the match, and God, you see. But tactically, A, B, C, reason why they were attacking, we realized that you be here, wingers are Kati in those stuff. But coach, on Kasabio.
Mijidi say, you work hard in silence and you let your success do the noise for you. And ya numpo per se, but do baby no. I thought say me kasa no in a way no me dem my assistant coach no yet some of the talking. I mean, it's also acceptable. And in a details, but basically that
it's also what didn't feel like. I say you trust your
backroom staff.
I
tell you,
deputy coach, Oklu, and you didn't get a problem bringing him back from House of Oklu.
No. I mean, Oklu is a deep thinking professional or game nasi. And he's very committed and loyal. When any year your success is his joy, and your failure is his absolute sadness.
Yeah.
Onone Burton, Wilson, Moro, I mean, Ohini Brinya, SK, Ike, all the backroom staff, Isa, the driver, Obia. And I'm saying, Maka Munina Abu Munintino. When we are going and we win, you can see that we are all happy. When we lose, you can see that we are all not happy. And I trust them because I think say they are in for my good. And I even give major decisions for them to take.
Yeah.
I trust them. You see, so your head coach now can say be wa na be ya e be do baby no. A bit too much on you. And who backroom staff are they are competent and then they are honest and they are loyal. They are competent.
Honest.
Honest. They are loyal. Like when you have such people around you, so big jai amoma take major decisions, I am in through. That is it. And I think that as far as the backroom staff is concerned, almost also they have been very cooperative.
This time's great. You see it. They will know me.
Yeah. But I think the sweat jacket too looks nice on me. It's nice.
Of course.
Yeah. I mean, I do what you call dress rehearsal. Okay. Before I come to the field, I wear and look at myself. Do I look good for the public? Because you are looking at you, the individual, your image. You are looking at the image of the club you are coaching. Kotoko is a big club, not only in Africa, but in the world. Into Wujina touchline, Niawusheno, a can't be Eden, a found. So I've been in jacket, I've been in shirt and tie, and I decided I have to wear a sweat jacket. And I think it's nice on me.
I'll go now, Bisa coach.
Yeah, I'm saying Bisa coach say the first time no buy no.
Yeah.
I said no buy Juma as coach. But this time around, as I double tasking, coach,
IMC,
and then IMC member.
Yeah.
So who difference are a
war we num. Ebinum crack can say. You report to money.
Yes.
Ogum or report to man ho. Obi ani ho report to man. There was a time crowd me catch you be say, "Yeah, careful." Opemzona taking a decision. Into kasa.
Yeah.
Now I extra careful. Why we are one water.
And I said they are also affecting a Jumano in a way. And
Oh, so what share a Jumana IMC no ya chichim.
Okay.
Me in charge of in fact my boss any Kwesi Appiah. The legendary Kwesi Appiah.
So you report to him?
Yes, I report to him and the IMC. In fact, we have a common platform. Every decision I take Ibiano, we report on that platform.
Okay.
Mejumani say me make sure say like players attend training, they behave well, say they be emfa team no enko niama bia ensemfata ento a team in terms of behavior, in terms of discipline, ne sa in terms of performance. And to me no it's not enya de bia conflicting emame. And I make sure say near seme no eno na me dem me. There's I can't say daily report ni si de bia no ye di hu nkomo nti me na we are ho da sobre Kwesi Appiah ebi wo beja audio ato ama me ba na maba betie time difference nti me tia no aka kire me se bia me so me ma no time a me free na mama ne time a me free nti ono no ho no bebi owo no ne ahase no na afi etimi kasa phone so 1 hour 2 hours yeah we are looking at the structure of the team tactics senyame adom so na obaga na oba ya na wafrɛ me oba na makono ho bebi ote no na ya transe na ya hwɛ ono no sometimes ono no ti ne ekoso abonten say bia say ni so every single game I ever akɔbɔ no is under his approval. Say bia yekoye say me chirechire mu chense and the match na yekobo no according to the video analysis no say no mahu about the opponent no enti say na ye pese eden yekokobo match no so de na adwen aba say ni na yaye ebi wa changes bi wo ma na yaye so odwen say time no time no be edu no ye changes na mboa we just keep it like that and then wamayati ase say yen kasa nchire nipa na say ni ade ono so ni ankrofo aka kire na about the opponent no so any iden ahye nti wohwe sa picture ya ma painti ya you can see say there's absolute communication, cooperation and coordination. I call it the 3 C's.
Yeah.
Communication, cooperation and coordination.
Okay.
That is what is happening within the IMC.
But is it true say IMC no omubofu?
Oh, David.
Or it's been speculated on social media say IMC no bofu.
Oh, I mean, and then they are arguing on much, but it's never like that. We are one. We are united. Let me use the right word. We are united. We respect each other. There's that mutual respect. Yeah, back. And nidi essence wo yentem. And say you be take a decision. Be a yin then you take a decision together. And there's and I can say every single in terms of technical or tactical decisions, you know, we discuss them. And yes, say be a we nam ne kwan. And we are always together.
How long do you see yourself being Kotoko's head coach?
Very often. In fact, very often. Meet me, I can say very often. Say, like, we can meet every week. We can talk on phone, conference call. We can do this. It's a constant.
Okay. So this time, I'm asking how long do you wish to stay Kotoko as the head coach? We want to say, what they bonus season I think I'll find somewhere else and leave. How long do you want to stay?
As long as the work will permit me, I will stay. Because
we are happy Kotoko.
Very happy. I'm happy. It's just recent results are but I'm a happy person.
Can you win the league?
You see, we have 12 more games to go.
Yes.
And in the 12 more games that is left, anything can happen. That's how I'll answer this.
Are you not afraid of how House of Folk all of a sudden? No, because your biggest rival has.
And no cry my league near then.
Has the way they are coming.
Yeah, when the two teams, you know, head to head and are next to each other. And my league no there.
And for pressure mill.
No. Me per my personality type, won't even top pressure, mommy.
You have a game with House of Folk how?
And say
that game
since
from the way near me
since 1935, Kotoko ne has a and to me, you see, there's one thing about being a Kotoko coach. You see, I did be a opesa oyen and then say be a maba Ogum 2 years ago, me beji league. And Crawford Beji League the African Cup.
Yes.
And what is it? It's nothing. No crane ebremiase. It makes me humble because niame me pese me ye no. Ana niama ba be ye no, ebinuma ba be ye ko. I am a country players and say, wo ni awo ye no. Opoku nti no mu no Abdul Razak no mu ne ade no. Oma ba be ye ko. Enti say wo ye bi na ye bo waba so a bre ho ase. Na stay focused and do the job. Say the be one day bi no. Say ye bobo the Joe Debres, the Opokuntis, the Malik Jabez, the Abdul Razak no mu ne ade na ye do udin be kan. Enti eno ne ye ade ba ko bi a ese wo hu say nia wo ye ni sisi ano. Ebinum aba den abeyeko enti sa pressure ya wo kan aba akọ yen time esan so wo ho. So as a coach, what do? I manage the pressure myself and make sure say when the players see me, they will see me to be calm and they also be calm and be hopeful. Say player ni hu no hu say pressure was so pepepa e de a signal be man say coach kura nye comfortable and therefore how can I be comfortable? O mami abo na udwane akọ onana wa odu nana wa onana so entimi ayden anje wo dia then well you don't have any, so the player must see me and be comfortable. Nti pressure, in fact, to be sincere with you, and yes, be a mete o microphone any na me ye. I believe, and I'll continue saying it, I believe that the work as a Kotoko coach, you know, we are there. People will be happy with you. People will not be happy with you. At one point or at another point. Obi woha or best shedder. I and I say, this guy, I will never be happy with him. Even when you are doing the right things. And that is what is happening now. Obi so woha. Who said niawo yen is right, so he's happy with you. Obi so opewa sempa ba niawo yen nye. Nti obemo who say I'm not happy with you.
Okay.
That is how it is.
Oba second coming, a major challenge pa. Challenger, you think going forward we have to deal with it?
Oh, I think say people think that I left, and the way and manner I left, they didn't like it. That's one. Ibinum so dream say meba.
You know what? I remember that. Na
me pese me can be so here na me we.
Okay, can so answer.
The way manner I left, they were not happy. Oh, and no put the me pese e be kan ho asem. O de me pese e be ko. Say wo bisa me boss okeke. Aha. Until people think say oh Ogum bai e no koye. Kwan of fast koye no. Ye ni anje ho. Ene ye one. Ebinum so adwen say okay obae no like enam so okoye no ama yahwere ye adwuma ebinum some quarters think that because I left some people lost their job.
Okoye no, yes,
because I left some people
hwere omo adwuma.
Yes, some people lost their job.
Okay,
but me, I went on a reason that is genuine for me. I believe say Woti hey. Yeah. Say unua eye adwuma wo baabi. Na adwuma na unua na ye no. Say oka niam bi a ekoso. Ana se niam na ekoso no emwa no a menyini se obeka chen so eden onto aso. I don't want to go into the details because since I me call no menka ho asem and amenya ma adwen se meden beka ho asem. Ebia one day I'll talk about it. And unti nkrofo binum so aka say nam say menkasa ni nti no omo di minya.
Yeah.
But for how long would you continue? Man is never God. if God decides to terminate your progress, then you have a problem. Not when man decides to terminate your progress or your success. If it is about man, my brother, just stay at your one corner and make sure that you do the right things. And these are the two reasons why I think, and let's see, Dasobra is also part of it. People think that, I mean, he should have, I mean, let me use the word that he was not loyal. I mean, why should he stay back? By me, no, I went on a reason which I'm saying that I'm not ready to. But that's I just passed through, and one man come on, I could do baby. That is one. And two, people think that when I left, some people lost their job. So if that is the case, and you see, the surprise thing is you find in and out Kotoko supporters, true supporters. Ometi asem one side of the story. Omajiedi. Wa conclude. Nti Ogum nti asem ase Ogum ya hantan okasa trena onti this. Me kai se papa pani bi pa. Still kai me baby amedu no meye yi. Papa pani bi pa frɛ me. Oso je me na ma no baby obi ho. E no frɛ me be 1 hour na e phone so ye kasa bi o se coach unim na me kan kiro. The Encrofok major na man Encrofok kind pa any said the only akasa no. In fact, senka me do boni ana me kan ho asem boni o baby a nka nyame be yi maten. Na me se me da ase. You see, people are trying to paint a picture, a negative picture about me. Say oh, oya hantan, onti asem, oni madwuma. Say a whole lot. It's because of two reasons here, my. For some, I understand them. For 8 years, Kotoko had not won a league. Yeah. I came. You can look at the videos. And Uncle for can about competence. And I go and look for the 34 videos of Kumasi Asante Kotoko from start times and watch every single game from Dreams FC against Dreams FC. Accra to our last game against Accra Lions, also in Accra. And tell me which team played well. And look at the way we were playing. You can clearly say this group of players have been taught how to play football in a certain way. You can see it clearly. And you say, "Be a metiana me ye." Nancy, ye bichre, you know, ye a circle said them babebo. Ye videos in bichre players, you know. We should be the one. What him say? We see a guomo. The intensity of the game. The quality of the game, everything. It was so clear.
Are we?
It was so clear. So, what do you want to talk about when it comes to, let's say, competence? What do you want to talk about when it comes to character? Una want and one I throw a phone near the family. Unimi siada. Bosrimka and I can't say Uchimo. What's baby? Now I bow stream. Now I can yama fun afani pano. Then you go your way. You see, I've had people who have called me, media people like you. My friend in Crawford brain near you near them say no coach near course no. Let's also team up and then fight them in the media space. Now I catch them say I'm not ready for that. Leave them. It takes two to banter. Is that not it? Yeah. Leave them. Just leave them. Let them do whatever they want to do. Let them. Nyombe kanfa Ogum, foolish coach, stupid coach, this, that. You can say all these things. But the one who is closer to me knows that it is not like that. So I tell my loved ones, my friends, and what have you said. Don't media space now. Don't let it bother you because you know what is there. It's not me. So why do you have to be worried? Yeah. Don't be worried. Maybe a market can't trauma. I show moon crying. So basically, the major problem we have is that the support base of Kumasi Asante Kotoko no emu ache just because of the second coming of Ogum. Simple. Because Ogum has come again, Ogum left, Ogum came, and me manko kanchiro obi say yenyi obi adi anase yenyi obi adwuma mfinisem me mete me baby. Then I received a call. I came and they said, the owner of the team said, Brana Beji Ejumane Naye. Who am I to say no?
Who am I?
Who am I to say no to the king?
To the king.
No! It has never happened in the history of
Afro Obayaze.
Debbie watching Nanano Esika.
Hey,
Debbie,
the trust.
Muso Beno. Yes. Even to receive a call from him, Krane, is an honor.
Yeah.
Say what honor when ya call be from is an honor. Now nene betrase. No be din komo. Amawati asiye say. E jumana o babeye no. Say ni nti. Me pese osanso be fe jumana. Me say or therefore me pacho minti minye. Debi. In fact, sa challenges here team go through in here. This challenges here, moment here, they can challenges in terms of support base ni support ni muache ni niamo mo keka fame ho any team no ho ni ade nyina. I can tell you that when we met, we discussed this thing. So we know it will happen. Ne yenim say ebesi. Ne ayekomu eyi. We knew say ebesi. And esi. And to me say,
I already
yes,
prepared that.
That is it.
What's your shingard?
I knew it was going to happen, and I knew it was not going to be easy.
Yeah.
Say my back, no. People will sit down. Yeah. Say come, smoothly. Yes, come and operate and be successful. I knew say ebesi. In fact, we knew say ebesi because before I was engaged, I discussed all these things. You see. As a human being, you should be a deep thinking person. The principle of foreseeability, you should be able to see ahead before you get there. And to me who say, Nyama we besi, Emma made it to, I tabled it, made it to her, say, this will be some of the challenges that will come. Okay. So, no, even if they will come, just go and what? Do the work. So we know, say, or I know, say, some of these challenges will come. And let me tell you something. The worst is even yet to come. Wow. Yeah, what you are seeing are comedies. I'm not a prophet, but that is what I'm telling you. Yeah, oh, they are bent on doing so many things.
Wow.
I mean, and it's all about Ogum. But the point is, I want to put this across. We say because of Ogumunti, why are you true Kotoko fan? Say no, we ja Kotoko echidi, and I say we throw in some form for Kotoko. Granted said today. Open so say Ogum ko meko na makobu nkotodwe wonanim na madanase wanyunyam sha odi ahyeme na madanase na masoriko na meko no wo no say obi me ba meko and me I will never wish Kotoko down for. You know, when I left I was still watching Kotoko games.
Yeah.
And anytime Kotoko lost it hurts me.
Okay.
Osro ne bedi me adanse. Osro ne bedi ma dance me can be osro ne bedi ma dance. Kotoko is in me. Kotoko is in me. Kotoko is in me. That is it. Enti say memeko tio kwame ti na mekan memeko ujiri say me so ntu person che say Kotoko supporters nyina na time. Okay, enti memeko say wa achieve wa agenda. Ogum is gone. Obi fofraba. Almost so your margin so okay, nipa fofro no aba na say mu no so that side no mo support no. Yes, so ye ba be ye na ade wait to us 20 years, 30 years. How can we bridge the gap between Elali and Kotoko? Elali, Kotoko and Sundance, Kotoko and Zamalek. How can we bridge that gap? It is a sad way to us. A serious thing I make no. Ebi amadwen ko so. Meko ene ya meko. Then another okay, a few people who are also oni mikrada but operasem. Almost say okay, let's also form a group and also fight against the new technical staff na abano. Na no so aba beto so then Kotoko doesn't achieve anything. Next person, then 10 years, 20 years it continues that way. But don't forget that when Ogum lives here, TNE power. When Ogum lives here and Ogum still wants to coach, I'll get a job locally and internationally. If Ogum doesn't want to coach again. Ogum will go back to the lecture theatre. So what has Ogum lost? No, let's be sincere. Let us be sincere. Me feel has see me petit fufra next season person me coach me coach. Locally, any amount on it, I can get a job. In fact, before I came to Kotoko, I was going abroad. I had a job. I was going.
I know.
But and I make an on him bed afro no catch me catch and say menya adwuma meko. O se there be menko catch rom na twam.
Of course.
Twam. O se me by my son. He calls me my son. He said my son, cancel it. Cancel it. Or catch him say so mama me bibi krampo a he will pay. I should come and do the job. And he said locally no menya adwuma menya bi and there's no way locally I will never get a job. I was linked to the House of Folk job and what have you. If I wanted Nkameko House, it was just there for me to go. I would have gone. Almost frame me, they engage me, everything. I could have gone. I said no, I will not go. That is it. Now, young for football on 20. I decide not to coach again. Don't I have the lecture theatre to go and work? So, is it about shelter? Is it about daily bread? Or what is it about? Me ho bechere me. Okay. It's all about Kotoko.
The coach
it's all about Kotoko.
Kotoko.
Yes. Kotoko. Uni bibi mamen kan asembi. Mamen kan asembi. Opem so hwe manim na o ka kire Angel penifo bi say me bawe o ka kire so coach Kotoko 6 months na wontua ne ka on kan hwe obi aso ntem asem. He just looked at me and told me this. People were there. Kotoko is in me. I love Kotoko. Not that I like Kotoko. I love Kotoko.
You'll be repeating that.
Yes. Mekai Agadas catch him anymore catch him say coach. Oh Kotoko too much. Me say me pebat would and too much.
I play Agadas.
Yes. And those group of people. It is in me. Enti me ye adwuma Kotoko if you makuma me bibia. Enti na woka supporters na say me ka tro say ne omo ye ne me mete o mase because said ya me no odo na me wo ma club no so no so wo the same odo a ne oye ni mpo wanya hwe e say nko ye more than that. Enti those supporters no mo yes no forgive them, don't think about it, is from them. Ye obi na mom ye
to pour out their frustration.
Enti na me so mind them man ka hwe den e wo ho no because say me said ya me do team no then expect them to behave that way.
All right, couple of messages also, but me wrap here up wrap here. Franca Champon say Ogum is a good coach. You always fight for Asante man and you will forever be remembered. Kweko Pong Bona say coach, you are great. And Opoku Eric say, tell coach, the politics started way back in Kotoko before he came. Opoku Eric,
I love that.
The entry where Siako Bernard say, I'm loving this conversation. Okay, yeah, that was what I say. You're loving our conversation. Sammy Tuga say, good coach. And yeah, Sammy Tuga, then Yawapia say, I love you, pa coach. Honestly, they are there, and no. And Emmanuel Jaban say wisdom. Keep on, champion coach. Arante Bakuka say okay. I say Ransford AJ I say Kofi Owusu ebisa question viewer Hanum say you are more a motivator. And Kofi Owusu Amankwazi he's just answering the questions that is being asked. And also, I don't know, we say Eric Nuyama say the wisdom is speaking. Coach, you're too much. I trust you. And a Dandy Boy, it's a fantastic show. Watching you live from Brampton. And also free. Coach, we beg, we here Kofi Owusu Amankaji and say start winning games and let the team resurrect from where we are and make us happy. Enough of our bleeding. We love our darling club Kotoko. And so say good morning, Bra Kwame. I'm watching you from Adanse Asukwa We support you, pa coach. More vim Kotoko. And John Bosco also say fire, Coach Ogum. Ajay Joseph say we love you. We love you, Coach Ogum, from Ajay Joseph, Nkran Kwanta, Doma West, Honor Free. Ernest Okay, as watching you from Chicago, Illinois. Great job, Kwame. And also, and if you want mobile, Kwaku Pong Bona, as I support you, Coach Kotoko, forever. Message also, Yawapia, as I love Kumasi, Asante Kotoko. Isaac Wilson say, this coach has made me cry today. Joel Inusa Disam as a please coach, just do your work. Why? Nana Kwame Brooklyn say coach has already spoken well. What's the problem for this abysmal performance recently? Michael Obeng Abacha Menu say you have made me develop tears in my eyes this morning. Obeng Chat say I'm enjoying your program at Dubai. Coach, never give up. Mark my words, you will win. Usu Sanchez, please. We are okay. I think Mate Meyamamo. Alasan Anyas Ibrahim say, I love you, coach. Uncle Joseph, I say, tell Doctor. I don't even know Uncle Joseph.
Oh,
okay, Uncle. I think
Chelsea.
Chelsea. Uncle Joseph, not Kotoko.
Oh
no, Chelsea. I think now on the Accra rep crowd.
Of course, yeah.
Well, yeah, more snacks.
Okay, I know.
Yeah. I say, tell doctor it is well. Frank Mensa. Yeah. I say, coach, we love you too much. And Ajay BKM. I say, okay. I should give man update to a national team. Sports for November 9:30 on body will do that for you. Obeng Charles still, Mr. Ogum. Obeng Charles so the so Eddie Aban Sharif. I am for say I support you, coach. I support you 100%. Teams message no kakawa aba endorse but between calling them any idea among for Zubana omode eba. Yeah, 8:27. We've done almost 1 hour 30 minutes. Almost 1 hour 30 minutes.
Yeah.
But it's been. Hey, sorry, I'm planning.
I'm planning pony. What you trust Ukran pony? But Getty, I'm coach Claire.
Very clear.
Because
we're Desi.
The Argentines cry.
Desi.
But we have fried rice.
We deal with the Samuel. Desi.
But so who say okay with the casa.
I know say Kochi doesn't like Sebia. Over single players be out. I come on any idea. But there's this issue with goalkeeper Danlad. I don't know the issue with Danlad. Even there are rumors cross say supporters Nibina. I catch the coach say Danlad any luck into any concern batting going forward this season game. Minim say at Sa. What is the issue? Ama Yehu Danlad being for Kotoko.
Oh. Okay, thank you.
Amidst a barrage of rain insult poured on this gentleman, he has still kept his focus. All that he knows are solutions. Kwame, he can die for you. He is not just a boss, but a relatable figure full of greatest aspiration to guide. Throw him onto the walls, and he shall return leading. This is coming from within one because our backroom staff.
Wow. Who?
And then you must have control.
You want thanks, bro.
I mean, when you have backroom nipa, they can say things like this about you. It tells you who you are.
More confidence.
They are the people who work with you daily. Your joy, your pain. Things that goes through you. When sometimes you listen to it and listen very well. Yeah. Until you must be control. They have a decrano as our last paragraph, no. Or say throw him onto the wolves.
Yeah.
And he shall return leading.
Yes.
Still as the leader. That's it. Coach.
Thank you. Yuma, I'm grateful for your motivational message. medase nyaminshirao, and together we'll make sure that we take Asante Kotoko to where it belongs to. Mijidi say adom na betimi amayetimi ayesa, and we'll do our best. People have come, done their best. We also do our best. We only need the support of everybody to get this job done. A bad and lad issue now. I mean, we have 3 great goalkeepers, and me pese me kanwa nka me kanwa semba pese and o share previously na me ba na Razak Abalora Danlad Kwameba. Enti na me hwa o nyina ye 3 national goalkeepers. Normally no, you get a first choice, a second choice, and a third choice. Very good. Enti some coaches will prefer say unya first choice na no. The other choice can be for, let's say, FA Cup and other matches. And then we have another way, we call it the rotational policy. We bebo, now we are bebo. Enti me buy no, me share Razak, me share Danlad, me share Kwame Ba. Na minti me ma ebintina ho na ebedu baby no we lose ne match fitness and then confidence. Ti ebasa na ebe ha no as a goalkeeper, as a person, and then a career, a behano. And say we'll go by the rotational policy. So I met the goalkeepers coaches, Juba and Najao Isa, and the 3 goalkeepers, and a year meeting. Now me say I believe in the rotational policy because they are all top-notch goalkeepers. And decide they are young matches and mom. And we better. We now we so abetuaso. Now we so abetuaso. Enti me kan no mumie ense nyina yeden etiase enti Abalora edae ekodu baby no edu dan last no strangely na ye ne aduana na ekwa akobo odoma we coach bi na oni akokudura beka say obi onche Kotoko match dade I mean but for them to have that trust and confidence in me, I stood by that decision. Say per the number of games na ya chimu no 34 games na ya chimu no so no yeden order. Sir, meanwhile, so now what that FA Cup, yene, say yene Kimfesa, ama Kimfesa chen ye film. And to shepa ideally no, na ebe affect or no goalkeeper and the confidence. And na it will not be good so bad or be into such a big game. But maybe you will be a I deal with trust and I deal with honesty. So for the player to respect me, I told him I'll do this. When you akwala na akwafu, wo say niama na ode asue no, ode aso ano no. Se mudu dua we ase a, obegya no, obesue no. Mudu dua na ase a, wansue no. Se yanko kakranka. O se yanko kakranka. Next time wo kona unloadu sa niama na aka se onso a, oje so obeso a. That is it. So I kept him there. And nitia wan say me cheche. Ena ye di be season. But fortunately do baby na Abalora kwente beka Kwame Ba ne Danlad na ye. Nti we so me buy no. Me hwe goalkeepers na wona omomiensa ne nyina. Asare is a national goalkeeper, Moise is good Danlad. And then so ye dey say ye ne buy. Nti wo check games ni mo a nti Asare started 2. But started 2 no, 2 games me hu say he was not ready with all due respect. Nti say okay, if you look at the outcome of the games in 2 games, and pressure na bana. Danlad is more experienced to withstand the pressure. And he had Danlad by, and on Babeda those number of matches. And I said, what da about 8 matches or so. And I said the next goalkeeper would have to come. And the boss and okay, then Asari come and continue from where? 2 now die no. Ne Tuaso. And on Babet Tuaso. So the next will be Moise, and I am Moise so started so or that FA Cup. So there's this communication and collaboration between Yang. I don't know, say my painting picture.
I understand.
Into Onono Babe Derby, and I win about Esoeden, a Babe Tuaso. It's not anything. I mean, goalkeepers and players and coaches, we all have our good days and our bad days, and nobody can tell me that Danlad is not a good goalkeeper. Look at my finger and look at my face. Nobody on this earth can convince me that Danlad is not a good goalkeeper. He's very good. And when it comes to leadership and his understanding of the game, Mitu Chemano.
So are we going to see him back?
Yes, of course. We'll see him. The season is not over.
Now buys to the Black Stars. So,
Asari is gone.
Asari.
So we are now left with
Asari.
2 goalkeepers. We have a young goalkeeper who is 17 years. Yeah, then call loan. Our future stars to gain more experience. So now we are left with these 2 goalkeepers. So it's all about the rotational policy, no? And yet issues about spreadism. It's not issues. It was all about issues of yache. We say another problem with ABI, current IMC, is say we don't have a strong mouthpiece communication. Inti nsembe bri wo ho ma kan to yeso a ye ma me kan. Inti sebi me wofa me nana me uncle owo magazine owo kofrum owo ayi no ono no ni oti no eno no di ye adwuma. That is the problem we have now, the IMC. We don't have a communication mouthpiece. Say bia asimesi aba
because there was a communication team.
Asimesi aba be kan say ba ne obeka na enye nokre ntem na no na aiden yeyi ano and uyi ano so a enye ntokwa wo wo hwe ne anipa na aka na wo so ne adwen say ye nokre no na aiden waka ne anipa ne kan ne bebia ye nokre no ma nipa ne hu send bebi wo ho asem na okan ne mu no nokre ba bebi wo enye den enye nokre se mimi say makasa ama nkrofo adane me kasa no aye ne bebiri ni ade ba me meka anwo hwe obia ubehu se obi kan wa asem bia individual bi opema asem o ba bia minim no na bi o eden o defend me wo ba bi. Well, so we have the one of our key challenges is communication. Inti ama nkrofo binum afa the media space no ena omo painti the club and the IMC and everything that the club does, no, we paint here black. Say we are incompetent, we are that. But in reality, say, you find say, if a communication team is to come and sit here, now in some of my canning na one by one, or ma go back to memory, no ma throw na one by one, no ma caso mo baby yanwa. And say ya nipa bebria. Ababi di atem abeka nsemfo afa ye ho ewo radio so ewo TV so ewo baabia no megidi se obi kura betimi afafo aka kiro say opening me sorry.
Yeah.
That is a major challenge we have now. Because what you hear is what you deal with. Nti me wo fa no no ana say that supporter no ne otie no na ode ye adwuma nti me no won kwa me meti he I don't blame them. I don't blame them because what they hear is what they are basing on. Sanity. That is the thing. And what is the problem? What is the problem for the abysmal performance recently? Some you be anka make and come dodge a question. But I want to say I'm going there. I want to be honest. I've written it. But I'm person besides say what can kind say be no much throw a phone or I don't know one can kind of be answering me. That you don't have to be one-sided.
Oh no.
No, you see. But there and I said I'm just pulling your leg. No, but
to be frank, a phone the Obeka say a phone not small kind as a coach, you go explain tire. Even your hearts of folk for cry. Yes. Baby, I send a messenger. I'm a Hearts of Folk fan, but I love him.
I know if he said
mankind.
Yeah.
I'm a Hearts of Folk fan. I love him. You been cry say Kotoko for the Ombesi apam bompa wa de bra.
Ne tie say, un say Kotoko no okoko peke individual players if teams no baba o ma ba bebo eno ne Kotoko culture. But we na ye buy no hwe time na ye de buy na most of the players na ye say ye pe omo no ye nsanka sa players no tie ma ye call for division 2 ni division 1 players bi no na ye de omba be kan all with the idea say omo ye managing nkakra no omo ye yi na omo ba omo ye manage omo nkakra omo ba beti Kotoko ase no mo etimi aden a perform. But unfortunately I say some of them ain't me and withstand the pressure at Kotoko no. Even though training in the they are coping some of them ain't me and withstand that pressure. That is one key thing. Another thing has been issues of injuries. Which will be to say Knock Morrison for some time now you don't see him play. Yeah. Or Achilles injury. Achilles in 190 18 or hono. Emuya ne ya. And you only say for some time now he's been out. Michael Chijamana Nemwebu Baba Yaya na Nimuya ne ya So many issues of injuries. So ama inconsistencies. So I then upon
defines Kotoko's games. When Kotoko is playing and I see that boy, all I say is boy,
well, I don't know. Honestly, ne shimbono, ne nine nim hono, say no, a hobuye, a cracky, and on a check and san aden, a healy, or here rest, or here good diet, or here sleep, or here good medication. And tia basa na I won't say Timono, what's a shiny do baby? Sanity. But to be able to win, you need consistency. And to share your 9 matches be a boy, your ball draw back, pe a woman. Sa 9 matches na your boy, no. Osha, you sue a particular group of players been at the boy. Okay. Now, sa particular group of players near the boy, no. Ask me where are some of them? Obiti says Sheriff Mohammed, the almighty Sheriff Mohammed. And an Okunya accident and in Namubuye. And you only say na ya 3-5-2 na airborne. He was the key in the 3-5-2 formation. And on FM. Upon 2 na what top on or babe support in the middle no. That is it. A binum bet me abo, but omuntimi mono up to what? That level no. So injuries ne near marketing kiti we no. But you see, I tell my players that you know what? I tell my players that don't be a man full of excuses. Don't be a man full of excuses. Don't be a man full of excuses. I've said it 3 times. The job, if it has to be done, must be done irrespective of the situation. Whether we are proud, whether I don't, it must be done. It must be done. So we must all come together and make sure that the job is done. Okay. That is it. So it's all about gradual process. And then I think these are that person
and then yeah. No, it's Nuruddin okay?
Yeah, he's getting better now. He's getting better now. I
fasting
yes.
On
yes, the fasting harm. But Brakwame near say belief is belief.
Oh, yes.
Obi religion is
you can't
religion.
Stop that person. That one is true.
And you know one thing, I think I've said it somewhere before. One of the people I respect as a coach in my team is Muslims. Muslims. When they decide to play for you as a coach, you'll be surprised. I respect them a lot. So I respect their religion. And when you catch a medical team, they say they should keep an eye on them when they come for training. And I've told the Muslims in the team, say, "Oh, bane ye training now. Shana, baby, I chon kono muawa catch me. Na yema unkotnase because your life first. Football will be there forever.
Of course.
But you are just trying to satisfy a religious requirement.
All right.
And untia.
But coach. I am Oko Brennan
against Nation Service. Kotoko Nation Service.
That we only Nation Service.
Last word.
Coach, the other career chat.
Okay.
And Sana no pay. Sorry, but yeah, moving on. We wish you well.
Thank you.
Me know dear. You know, I've always been telling you that Ghana knows who you are. Ghana will get to know who you are with time away enemy. And I know getting closer to you and knowing what is in you, the whole money my, but with time, irrespective of the Nipa Baye or Bibe Castle will say, me, I know the genesis of what challenges, no problem, baby. Yes. But a matter of time. This one too.
Sharpas.
Say the BI can.
Sharpas.
Coach, last word.
Yo, Brakwame Medasi, Nidi Kaino on the issue of Nisi Wodomano, referee ne Diana Esieno. Niamekane say, Enye Buapayobi enema Mediye Niameye na Nitia wem said a match mono. Na be pese mi huni ama yenti. Yasemiede, Menkwa Bonte. Match mo. But ni ampesa mekane say ni ameye no wo kwan bi so no se supporters ni bi ani anje ho a omunja amanenka megidi se my den ma chirichiri mu ma chiri I'm not justifying ni ade but nyampesa me kire ne se ya ye Asante man ne aye Kumasi Asante Kotoko yi ne ye do ye Kotoko yi a ye pese ye Kotoko no dum pempenso bi na me ye coach se ni ameye no ama chirichiri se na me per reason enti a ese me kwa abonten eno nti na ma me twen wo park nso na enye se me nye madwen se me den mimpie se menko but I just wanted the reason say na tie me sro mo say omunja bibia manenka na let's move forward again about the support base no ni ampesa me sro mo say we have only one Kotoko me to we men can say as an individual be support me as Ogum and be support to da sobre and be support to obi to the extent say me kwa obi ba bitwitwa ne nanti say the purpose nti a Kotoko e wa Asante memu ene Africa ne Ghana no ene wiasim no entimi achieve no embaso meme de ene say we should all come together if it's because of Ogum enti ena ebia wo tro san seminar enye no kre wo media space and I say if it's because of Ogum enti ena ne ekoso anada sovereignty anasa obinti a me what I want to tell them is that we have only one Kotoko and that ubia embra together. This is the time the team needs the support base. A woman say about 3 matches are intimi winning back, but I believe say some babaka I'm sure say it will give the players some confidence and then we'll be able to put our things together and we'll get the results. So I want to on this note thank all the supporters for how loyal they have been and we want to promise them that we'll turn things around. Thank you.
Dr. Prosper Narteh Ogum. Coach, very grateful. So I no pay. And how to help me?
Now only maybe I'm a fever.
Oh, come on. Who should be as old who you are? Because they never be brave. Now you covered the one covered the way. What may I? And I think going forward, the way for me. Discussions in the crown on any idea. This will go a long way to help some of us understanding on certain things. We wish you the best.
Thank you, brother.
Very, very best.
Brother, we say my idea, but my mefa we ntwem say, aya as supporters no biano. Say if there are challenges or there are problems, if there are possible solutions, omoma ya Asante.
Okay.
Nipa yesu ye beti na edi aye adwuma say the be ya Kotoko be fa into my pefra.
Right. Yeah, I say, Coach Yemfesia, head coach by Kumasi Asante Kotoko na enano pay. Ote seminino AD komo ewo aha na obesraye. Esa de midi ka de tu dwano more less mini openi no nti obesraye. Enano pay AD komo ewo ha. Well, ename ruakejetia. Oh.